The word SEAL is an acronym that stands for Sea, Air, and Land. It has nothing to do with sea lions, walruses, dolphins, or any other deep-diving mammal. Not that you'd notice if you ever saw a Buds class floundering half-drowned through the Pacific surf, trying to land their upturned inflatable Zodiac boat. Navy SEALs are expected to function in all of the Earth's elements, especially fire. They train harder than any other fighting force. Their exercises and physical routines are tougher, heavier, and more demanding. But even though they never consider themselves a purely water-bound assault force, it is their breathtaking ability to operate in ocean, lake, or river that sets them apart. From their first steps through the Buds course to the end of their naval careers, they are taught that, unlike any other warriors on Earth, water is always their friend, their haven, and their refuge. And because the average human being is happier on land, the man who is capable of becoming a Navy SEAL is always a man apart. He alone, among literally thousands of applicants, has made it through. And that underwater section of the Buds course would frighten the living daylights out of a blue marlin. At the start of every Buds course, a couple of hundred students take their opening plunge into the huge swimming pool in the Coronado training facility. Almost before the ripples have died down, 50 of them will be out of there. This is the most searching test, and the instructors can detect even the slightest sign of weakness. Kids turn up to Buds with no conception of the standards they will encounter. There'll probably be 20 of them gone in the first 10 minutes. That's before it gets tough. Matt McCabe recalls standing on the edge of the pool, talking to an instructor who was watching a student splashing and twisting to get his head up. The student was a really good guy and a friend of Matt's, so Matt turned to the instructor and asked whether he would get another chance. "I can't do that," he replied. One day your life may be in that kid's hands, and right here I'm seeing pure panic. We can't risk that happening in a battlefield situation. Sorry, Matt, I liked him too, but he's finished. Guys like that can get everyone killed. The pool competency section of the course needs to be, especially for Navy SEALs, a ruthless examination, and the SEAL instructors ensure that it never falls short. First of all, they teach everyone how to swim more like a fish than a human, a special SEAL side stroke that permits SEALs to make maximum speed with minimum profile and output of energy. Once instructors accept that you can make it up the length of the pool and back without choking or drowning, then they begin the serious action. Nothing serious. They only rope your hands behind your back, tie your ankles together, and push you into 15 feet of water, ordering you to drop to the bottom and stay there. If you show the slightest sign of anxiety or distress, you're gone. The rest must stay calm, hold their breath for 1 minute, minimum, and then bounce off the bottom back up to the surface for a gulp of air. Each candidate must repeat this exercise over a 15 or 20-minute period. After that, every member of the class must swim 200 yards, still bound, wrists behind their backs, ankles roped together, writhing through the water like a school of angry porpoises. And that's just the start, just the prelims, to make certain you are worthwhile to proceed. It does, without fail, decimate every class, but no more than the next discipline, which involves pool comp using the breathing apparatus. And right there the pressure builds. The instructors try everything. They harass each candidate, ripping the airline out of his mouth, tying a knot in it, watching for the strict SEAL procedures to be broken. There's nothing dangerous. The instructors are in the water, swimming around like basking sharks, watching for a foul-up, escorting anyone in trouble to the surface. Some get another shot, but most don't. Because the instructors are looking for that 1 in 1,000 human beings who is as comfortable in the water or under it as he is on land. They seek men who have no fear of drowning, men who can hide, travel, and fight within its restrictions. They're looking for guys who can lead through the water, dive under when necessary, and move very, very quickly through it if crisis should arrive. Such a man was John Keith. The big, amiable